Hello, it's Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin. I just wanted to hop on and do a little demonstration for my friends Eva and Ella on how to use their Pixie Dough. And this is for anybody else who's not familiar with Pixie Dough from Paint Pixie. Hopefully it'll help you as well. I've just got one of our little butterfly molds. Eva and Ella have the little critters mold. So what you're always going to want to do first, before you cast your molds, is to use some cornstarch generously. Put a lot of cornstarch into your mold like this, and put it around the edges too. This will keep your pixie dough from sticking. It will release the casting a whole lot better. It'll just get stuck if you don't put your cornstarch in your mold first. So we're just going to generously put our cornstarch in there. The pixie dough will not stick to the cornstarch. Okay. Now, when you get out, you start with a little piece. We'll pull out just a little piece. Now, this will dry in the air. So what you want to do, it's an air dry product. So when you're not using it, you want to press the air out of that little baggie and close it up tight, so this will stay fresh, and it'll get hard if you leave it open too long. It takes about 24 hours for it to harden, and it's gonna, when it's done, it's gonna feel kind of like styrofoam packing peanuts, but you can go ahead and paint them right away as soon as you make them. That's what I love about pixie dough, is you don't have to wait for it to dry, and they won't crack. So that's really good. So you see how I just took a little bit of pixie dough out, and I'm just warming it up in my hands. It's kind of fun to just squish it like that. It doesn't stick to your hands. It's not sticky. And that's kind of fun. You can use the pixie dough to mold it into any kind of shapes you want to. I've made all kinds of shapes with pixie dough before, and then it'll just dry. It's never really hard, but it'll be good and dry, and I can show you an example when I'm finished here. So we're just going to pull off a little bit of our pixie dough because we have little molds. And I'm going to start right in the middle. See if you can see. Start right in the middle and just start pressing your pixie dough out into that mold. I'll show you once we get it all down in here. And I'll tell you some tricks to make it really easy to get your castings, your pixie dough castings out of the mold if you have any difficulty with it. Okay. So we just press it down in there like that. And there we have that one. I'm just going to gently, you're not going to hurt these silicone molds. So bend them and start pulling out your little pixie dough casting. Just like that. And with these butterflies, if you want to go ahead and form them where they look like they're flying like that, do that and let them dry. You can go ahead and paint them if you want to. But there you have it. Simple as that to do your little pixie dough castings, and they're light as a feather. If you do one, now every time you do another one, you want to add your cornstarch to it so it won't stick. It won't hurt your silicone mold at all. And if you find that you're having trouble getting the pixie dough out of that mold, if you put them in the freezer for about 20 minutes, or as long as you want to, sometimes I leave mine overnight, they will fall right out of the mold. It's perfect. So if you don't mind waiting a little bit, just fill up all your little molds and put it in the freezer and just wait for them, and they'll just come right out. So let's see if we can do one more butterfly here. I'm going to do this one over here. just like this. We just keep, and now don't get discouraged if the first time you do it, it's a little frustrating. It was for me too, but it works really well, and you'll get the hang of it really quickly. I feel like you're going to be able to do it really quickly, and Pixie Dough is so much fun to work with. And if you, for anybody else who might watch this video, I want to let you know I will have the link to order in the description. Paint Pixie has all kinds of great products, kits. Their paints are my favorite. I've been painting for over 10 years now, and it's the best paint that I have used. I really, really love it. Use it every single day. Their brushes, their paint brushes are amazing. So they have all kinds of products to look at, to order there. And it's great Christmas gifts. Okay, so let's just bend this one back. And we're just going to start to gently, very gently, pull this right out of this mold. And if you find that they're hard to get out, then you know you probably didn't use quite enough cornstarch. But like I said, just pop them in the freezer. Whoop, pop them in the freezer, and they'll be just fine. There's our second butterfly. So just that fast, we've got 2 butterflies. That's how easy it is. So if you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them for you. I hope this was helpful for you, and hope you enjoy your Pixie Dough and creating all kinds of fun projects with it.